is due to a phenomenon known in forensic science as decorticate posturing. However, that's unlikely. Decorticate posturing occurs when higher brain areas like the cerebral hemispheres are badly damaged, cutting off voluntary motor control. With the cortex offline, the red nucleus in the midbrain takes over, flexing the arms while the brainstem reflex pathways extend the legs, producing the classic arms to core look. Since Charlie's cerebrum was apparently not directly harmed, decorticate posturing is unlikely. An immediate loss of blood to the brain does not typically result in immediate decorticate posturing. Instead, loss of blood to the brain would have led to rapid unconsciousness and flaccid collapse. Therefore, his arms instantly moving up like that after being hit was apparently due to an instant involuntary defensive reflex. If someone physically scares you, what do you do even without thinking? Right, hands up in front of your body to defend and protect your head, neck, and core. You may be wondering if severe damage to the spinal cord at C4-C5 caused Charlie to lose consciousness so quickly. No, it was the massive blood loss he incurred so quickly. The jugular vein carries the oxygenated blood down from the brain, while the carotid artery pumps oxygen-rich blood up to the brain. So what happens when both are catastrophically ruptured? Right, the jugular vein drains blood from the brain out of the body, while the carotid artery continuously pumps blood out of the body with each heartbeat. Also, since Charlie likely had an elevated heart rate from exciting the crowd just minutes earlier during his entrance, his rapid pulse would have accelerated the blood loss. When someone suffers a catastrophic wound to the neck that destroys a carotid artery and jugular vein, the mind only has a fleeting window to possibly register what happened. However, in Charlie's case, and after analyzing the footage with a digital timer, he was conscious for no more than 0.4 of a second after impact. Far too fast for his brain to even register what had happened to him. For the brain to register an event, even briefly, it needs at least 1 to 2 seconds of continuous function after the injury. That would be just enough for a flash of shock or awareness of what just happened to them. If someone goes unconscious in less than about 1 second, the brain cannot register the injury or even register that something is very wrong. Psychologically, the experience for Charlie is as if it never happened. No panic, no dread, no realization that he was about to die. Only an abrupt blackout. It was neurologically impossible for him to psychologically realize anything was wrong at all. But what about pain? It takes approximately just 100 milliseconds to register pain in the neck due to its close proximity to the brain and spinal cord. However, his blackout came so fast, his brain never had the opportunity to turn that raw signal into the perception of pain. What might have looked like movement, specifically with his arms moving upwards, was nothing more than an involuntary defensive reflex, not conscious awareness or the result of feeling any pain. He absolutely did not know he was shot, and psychologically was unable to even register that anything catastrophic ever happened. Although